How's it going, guys? And welcome back to another episode of our NHL 23 Be a Pro series with our goaltender, Everett Scott. And unfortunately, in the last episode, we could not force a Game 7 in the first round because we had a complete, well, let me rephrase that. I had a complete collapse in the second and third period, and it was not good. But we are here at the start of the new season. And our first game is going to be against the 0-1-0 Calgary Flames. But before we jump into that, we'll just take a quick little look at the lines here again. So first line we got Dvorak, Suzuki, and Caulfield, still the same. Second line we got Kaner, Trocheck, and Gallagher, that's still the same. But then on our third line we got Rudolph's Balcers, I believe is how you pronounce that. And he is a new acquisition for the team. Came from New Jersey. Then we got Jake Evans and Josh Anderson. Then on the fourth line, we got Frank Vetrano. And then we got Matthew Joseph, who is new to this team. He was with Columbus last year. And I believe, Jesse Yolonen. He is not new. And then we got Romanov, Jacob Trouba. I know for a fact he is new. He was with the Rangers last season. And then Caden Goalie, John Klingberg. Caden Goalie was in the AHL last year. Justin Barron, I believe, is new as well. No, he was with the Laval Rockets last year, so technically new. And we got Josh Manson as well. Then for goalies, we still got Carey Price with Everett Scott as well. And for scratch, we got Brandon Montour, David Savard, and Jeff Petrie. Montour might be new. Yeah, excuse me. He came from Florida in the offseason as well. And I am saving up on my skill tree points. And at the end of this season, or at the beginning of our next season, we will spend all of our money and buy all of the permanent perks. But yeah, I'm hoping to get through 2, maybe 3 games in this episode. So I'm going to sim to the third period of the Calgary Flames game and see how we are doing. All right, so start of the third period here in Montreal. We are up 3-2. After the first period, we were down, I believe, 2-0. And then we scored 3 unanswered in the second. But I'm hoping we can rebound off of that unfortunate playoff loss. Nice glove save there. Going to pass that out to Trouba. But yeah, I'm hoping we can rebound off that unfortunate first round exit, and hopefully I don't completely screw the pooch. It's interesting to see Vladdy Tarasenko on the Flames, but they also got Joe Pavelski. Cole Caulfield with it. It's nice to see that our team has relatively stayed the same, but we've added some decent players. I think Jacob Trouba will be good. Will be a good defenseman for us. Ooh, big hit against the boards there. That's going to be, what is that, boarding? No, charging, okay. I would have figured that would have been boarding on Matthew Tkachuk. All right, let's see if we can capitalize on our first power play. Maybe not first of the season, but the first one we've seen in the new season. This is our second power play of the season. And they go offside. So yeah, I'm very appreciative to each and every one of you, like normal. We are well over 350 now. We're at like 362 now. So that is very good to see. I hope we can keep growing and eventually get to 400. That is the next little milestone I have set. I just figured going 50 at a time is a good milestone to set, you know. But we'll have to see how long it takes us to get there, so. But I don't really know a whole lot to talk about in this one, so I guess maybe I'll just think about something and then I'll talk about it. I wanted to go see Black Panther 2 this weekend, but I don't like going to the movies by myself. I don't know why, I just never have. I mean, I will if I really, really want to go see a movie. But I don't want to go see Black Panther 2 by myself. So I didn't go see it this weekend, unfortunately. Rebound! Oh, no. I think he got hit off the puck there. But yeah, I didn't go see it. I might go see it next weekend, but I'm not sure. It just depends on if I feel like going by myself or if somebody wants to go along with me. But I've heard some pretty decent things about it, but I've also heard some negative things about it. But I usually enjoy all the Marvel movies. There's obviously a couple that I'm not really a big fan of. Like I enjoyed Thor: Love and Thunder, but it definitely wasn't my favorite. I feel like Thor: Love and Thunder was trying to be Thor Ragnarok, but only trying to be funny, if that makes sense. Nice shot block there. Gloved it. Pass that out. But yeah, it felt like Thor: Love and Thunder was just, it wanted to be what Thor Ragnarok was, but better. But instead of focusing on all the combos of things that made Thor Ragnarok good, they just focused on, oh, well, we were funny with Thor Ragnarok. So that's why everybody loved it, because it was funny. Which, that's partially true, in my opinion anyway. But Thor Ragnarok, nice one-timer. Thor Ragnarok was good because it wasn't all dark and serious. It was funny. It was bright. It wasn't so like down in the dumps like the first two were, but it also had a good story to it, But it just felt like Thor: Love and Thunder thought that the reason why Thor Ragnarok was so successful was because it was funny, instead of trying to tell a fully good story. If that makes any sense. But there's only, I believe, 2 Marvel movies that I have yet to see, and that is Shang-Chi and Eternals. I've heard a lot of good things about Shang-Chi, but I've heard not so many good things about Eternals. Yeah, I never had any interest in going to the theater to watch those. Shang-Chi I did, but definitely not Eternals. Eternals just didn't look good to me, but that's just my opinion. I might change my mind once I actually see it, but yeah, I haven't really been... Oh, big hit there. I haven't really been paying attention to the actual real-life NHL world. I watched the first couple games for Chicago, and then I just kind of never had time or never really felt like watching. But I think they're doing somewhat decent. I think last time I checked they were 500, so that's good. Up close. Oh, that would have been nasty. That would have been absolutely filth if he scored. Got a blocker on it. But yeah, so you'll have to let me know if Black Panther 2 definitely is good, if you have seen it. Because I have not heard any really bad things about it, so that's usually always a good sign. I don't know where it is. Cover it, cover it. Oh, come on. Like, what was I supposed to do there? I was holding triangle. I wasn't moving my guy whatsoever. He just kept having a seizure trying to cover the puck. That's so annoying. Oh well. It's the regular season. We can afford to lose. I'm just hoping my team isn't all of a sudden not going to be able to score again. I haven't changed any of the sliders or anything. Maybe they need to be updated though. I don't know. And I'm still on all-star difficulty, 8 minutes. But I don't know. I guess we'll just have to see what happens. We got cheesed by EA there, unfortunately, but not much you can do, I guess. Trocheck just getting pushed off the puck there. Can't seem to hold on to it. That's always good. Good poke check there by Kaner. Gallagher, not sure why he didn't take that open gap. Nice shot from Kaner. Aiden Hill. We'll freeze it. All right, so we got the Islanders and the Golden Knights coming up. Not sure if they're solid teams at this point in this universe, but I think I'm not sure about the Islanders, but Vegas is on a tear in real life right now, or they were. They had won like 5 or 7 games in a row, something like that, which I root for Vegas. They're not my favorite team, but like I root for them second, I guess. Like if they're in the playoffs and Chicago isn't, which Chicago, yeah, right, them being in the playoffs, that's funny. But yeah, if Vegas is in the playoffs and Chicago isn't, I'll root for Vegas. And if Vegas gets eliminated, then I don't know, I just root for any team. My main thing is in the playoffs, I root for a team that hasn't won it before, or a team that hasn't won it in the longest amount of time. So like last year when it came down to Tampa Bay and Colorado, I was rooting for Colorado the entire time just because, like, I don't hate Tampa Bay, but I was tired of seeing Tampa Bay win the cup. Like, it was the same thing with Pittsburgh. It's like I like Pittsburgh, and I respect Sidney Crosby, Evgeny Malkin, and Chris Letang and all them, but it's just like, can I please see somebody else win? So it didn't help that Pittsburgh won the cup the year after Chicago did, and one of my best friends from high school, she is a diehard Penguins fan, so I had to listen to that for 2 years, so that was fun, but oh well. But yeah, I like seeing different teams win. Like seeing St. Louis win it and Washington and Colorado. That was just so cool to see, you know. Especially St. Louis and Washington never having won the cup before. But speaking of St. Louis, from what I hear too, they're kind of terrible. They started off hot and then they lost like 7 in a row. Probably wrong on that, but I think the Pens were the same way too. They started off hot and then they just kind of crapped the bed, but it's early in the season. Anything can change, you know. Like look at St. Louis the year they won the cup. Weren't they like dead last in the Central Division? And then after the trade deadline, they just frickin' soared to the top. Like you just never know in hockey. That's the thing, especially when it comes to playoff hockey. Like, that's one of the main things I love about hockey the most is it's like any other sport, when it comes to playoffs, you kind of have a good idea of, like, who's going to win. And then, like, I'd say, like, 7 times out of 10, the person that most people think is going to win, they usually win. But, like, with hockey, so many people are like, oh, Tampa Bay is going to win. Or, okay. Or, or Colorado's going to win, or Florida's going to win. You know, or Edmonton's going to win or something like that. Teams that do fantastic in the regular season, and then when it comes to the playoffs and everybody's like, oh, they did great in the regular season, and then yada-da, and then the playoffs come around and they get absolutely destroyed. You know, look at the 1 year Columbus swept Tampa Bay. Nobody thought that was going to happen because Columbus wasn't good compared to Tampa Bay on paper. So it just goes to show you, you never know. Oh, rebound! Ah, come on. How could you not pick that up? Something else that annoys me is that EA still hasn't fixed it so that way you get pulled in a situation like this. All they seem to focus on is freaking online updates. Because that's what makes them money. But it looks like because of that cheese goal, we're going to lose our first game instead of just finishing it tied and going into overtime. Unless we can get a quick goal here. But I don't know. I don't have faith in my team in this game. They haven't done anything. But you never know. We might get a quick one. Suzuki snipes it. Oh, come on. No, that's it. Well, unfortunately, we lose. Might get one more shot. No. Unfortunately, we lose the first game in this episode, but maybe in the second one we can fare a little bit better. All right, so third period against the Islanders here. We are trailing by 2. It just seems like we are not starting off the season very well, unfortunately, but I was going to simulate through the rest of this game, but why not? Just let's see if my team can tie it up at least, you know. And if not, maybe I can pad my stats a little bit. Because I have that dialed in X factor now, so after I make 15 saves, I like do better at like redirect saves and stuff like that, I believe. And usually when you simulate to the third period, you're usually given 15 shots. So that's always good. But it would be nice if my team could, you know, score some goals here. I have yet to see them actually score a goal. The Canadiens gain control of the puck against the wall. Here comes Kaner. Tries to dump it around, gets hit. Suzuki picks it up. He dumps it around the boards, picked up by Dobson. Spins back around over to Pajot. Kaner with it. Slapper, and Mrazek gloves it. And he will freeze it. All right. And the Islanders are 1-0 on the season, so looks like they might go up 2-0 on the season to start things off, but you never know. We'll just have to see what happens. There's still plenty of time left in this one. All right, Gallagher taking it out of the zone. Gets it over to Kane. In front. Gallagher tried to poke it in. Mrazek was there the entire time. Josh Anderson climbing up those hits. Well, he's tied for first apparently now. Sam Gagner, I believe it said, was first with 8, but so was like 7 other people. Evans holds it. Balsers back to Trouba. Over to Romanov. He loses it. Lee will take it. Yeah, I don't know. I thought this team was good, but I wouldn't be surprised if they're absolutely atrocious. That's usually how it goes. You have a solid team on paper, but when it actually comes to them simulating or playing on the ice, they can't do it. Anderson, nice deke. Evans tried to just skate into Mrazek there, see if he could squeeze it through, but good luck with that. At least we got decent pass effectiveness. And I apologize if you hear beeping in the background at some point in this video. That is my dishwasher finishing up, so I don't think you heard it in the last video where it went off, but just in case, that is what it is. Up close! Oh, I thought that was going to cheese past Mrazek there. Palmieri. Suzuki up to Romanov. He gets leveled. Gets it up the ice, though. Dobson, he gets leveled. Picked up by Dvorak. Over to Caulfield. He can't get it past Mrazek. And there's that beeping if you can hear it. I do apologize. It'd be nice if my team could at least score 1 goal so I know that they are capable of doing that. Goalie with it. Suzuki back to Klingberg. Goalie takes off of him. Back to Suzuki. Tried to pass it over to whoever 28 is. Still haven't learned my team. I really just need to go through. Maybe what I need to do is just write it down on a piece of paper, keep it to my side, and then when I see the number, just look over quick. So that way I know who the heck it is. Maybe I'll do that. Snatches the puck with the 2 centermen locked up. Poked away Kaner with it. Spins around, gets it in front. Trocheck can't get anything going with it. Kaner takes it off the hit, but he gets hit. Trocheck with it. He loses it. Might have got poke checked. Carrier with it. Over to Forsling. Reinhardt with it. Up to Barzal. Nice. And they go offside. Goalie.
More than half the period left to play. It's a 3-1 hockey game. Lots of offense already.
Lots of offense. Not in this period. Gallagher with it. Nice toe drag. Stops up. Shot for the rebound there. Kaner wasn't there. Back to the point. Goalie with it. Skates in. Shot. Good save from Mrazek. And Lee will take it out of the zone. Nice pass up to Caulfield. Long pass over to Goalie. He gets poked. Klingberg, get it away. Thank you. Caulfield gets leveled after he passes it to Dvorak. Oh, come on. How do you lose that, Trocheck? Maybe the Islanders got a stick on it. I don't know. It didn't look like it. Maybe I missed it. Goalie gets it over to Manson. Up to Suzuki. Suzuki stops, loses it, grabs it. Goalie slapper shoots it right into the Islanders player. Dvorak with it now. Why he turned around instead of like trying to pass it to somebody who was open, not sure. Good play. Good takeaway. Behind the net, Suzuki. Down to the point to Manson. He skates in. Glove save by Mrazek. 7:54 left in the third. Islanders going on a nice little home stand after this one. 8 more seconds with time on attack than the Isles. Too bad that doesn't mean jack in this one. Evans with a nice shot. Mrazek with another glove save. Tosses it out. Kick down. Barzal will take it out. Where's the defense? There you go. Where's it going? Manson takes it out. Skates in. What's he going to do with it? Shoots it just wide of the net. Picked up by Balsers. Over to Manson. Anderson. Balsers with it. Over to Evans. Back to Manson. He skates in. Mrazek with the toe save. Mrazek's just freaking having a shutout performance in this one. Anderson. Over to Evans. Over to Balsers. Back to Evans. Evans with the backhander. Mrazek makes the stop. One thing I wish EA would really fix is like how often the AI just skates back into their own zone. Like it's like every now and then I can understand that, but like every single game, no way. Up close for Trocheck. I gotta go to the bench. Probably not gonna make it there. Okay, just made it there. Might be able to get back to within 1. We are unsuccessful on the power play so far this season. 0-2, I believe. Or not. I thought it said we were 0% on the power play. But we've scored twice on the power play. We scored once in the last game, and we've scored once in this one. I don't know. Maybe we can score this time, excuse me. Gallagher. Nice shot, Mrazek. Easy save. 4:20 left to go in the third. Come on, boys. Get something.
Suzuki's ready for the draw as we get set to resume this power play.
How is the Islanders 100% on the penalty kill if they've let in a goal on the power play?
New York's won the draw.
This game is so bugged. Unless I just don't understand what those graphics are actually saying.
From their
But that said 100% game PK.
Across the line from center.
I don't know. Just EA being EA, I guess.
The puck shorthanded.
Dumped it back down, see if I get it this time.
And the goalie now steps
I'm going to try and go for a goalie goal. But I think that, yeah, they must have upped the defense to make that harder to do. Instead of, actually programming the goalie to not come out of his net to fight you when you do that. Oh, that's totally in the net, but whatever. If that was me, that'd be counted as a goal, but can't do that to the AI, no way.
Delantry is gliding in for the face-off as this penalty kill will continue. And momentum on their side as they win the
Klingberg,
draw here
up
at
close,
the
right into the glove of Mrazek. We are terrible.
gonna hang on.
Like, I have yet to see my team actually score a goal. This is the same team that scored 4 goals in the first period, or 3 goals in the first period, and then 1 goal right away at the start of the second period in the previous episode. I might have that mixed up, but I don't know. It's been a few days since I recorded that video. One-timer, Mrazek makes the save. I mean, we're just firing everything. We had way more shots on net than the Islanders did. It's just Mrazek is fucking playing like a beast in this game for some reason. He decides game 2 of the regular season is the perfect time to freaking go God mode, apparently. And we are 1 for 5 on the power play in this game. You'll love to see that. Dvorak with it. Shoots it wide of the net. He had that side wide open. How he missed that bad, I don't know. Kaner gets leveled.
Wow, did he finish him off there? Really nice hit along the wall. Takes a shot.
Wide of the net. Think my teammate got a stick on it.
Picked up along the boards by Kunin. Tries to feed it over to Joseph.
Joseph with it. Gets it out of the zone.
Picking up steam in
What
the
can he do with it?
and the goaltender
Nice toe save from Mrazek. He's playing phenomenal in this one. Slapper from the point into the Islanders player. Joseph with it. There's a empty net, but I'm not going. It's pointless. We're not going to score anyway.
play blown dead. Let's get the call.
There we go. Slashing.
The Islanders will
Jason
return
Zucker.
for slashing.
Let's see if our 6th power play opportunity on the night can help us get back to within 1. But with a minute left, it's too little too late, I feel.
With the man advantage, see if he can get another one. And now it's grabbed by Carrier. Under a minute
All
to
right.
go in the third. The Canadiens will play it in their own end.
There you go, Gallagher.
The Canadiens move it in.
And he gets poke checked. You'll have to see that.
Defensive zone. The Canadiens get a hold of the puck along the boards.
Just pass it right to the Islanders. I don't know why I'm having such a hard time talking.
And the puck stopper steps behind his own net to play the puck along the
There you go, Caulfield. Up to Suzuki.
From the right side, they
Can we at least get 1? Over to Caulfield. Shoots it. Rebound. No, Gallagher can't pick it up. Back to Suzuki. Trocheck with it. Good pad save, or blocker save, excuse me, by Mrazek. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
chance to work the transition game now shorthanded. And they send it down the ice. And he'll play the puck behind the net along the boards. Sends one over.
Thank you. I have to do everything for my dang team, apparently. There we go. First career goal for Everett Scott. Sorry, Mrazek. That's apparently the only way we could get a goal past you tonight. So, my team can't say I didn't do anything for him in this one. I got us back to within 1. Made a save before the whistle, so that should count. But unfortunately, we are now 0-2 on the season. We'll play one more game and see if maybe we can actually get our first win. All right, so the third period against the Golden Knights, we are down 1-0. But that's better than nothing, I guess. I'm not sure who's in net for the Golden Knights. Might be my boy Robin Leonard. Still irritated that Chicago traded him away. Suzuki,
Can't make the connection on the pass.
nothing with it. Picks it back up. No, he does not. Pietrangelo up to Denisenko.
Left wing, they gain the zone.
Nice job defense.
Grabs control of it at the point. And that pass attempt is deflected. Nothing doing. Angles it over to Suzuki.
All right. Somebody's getting up slow. Suzuki with it.
Guided through center.
Gets it over to Caulfield. Caulfield immediately loses it.
And now it's over to Theodore.
We are just playing like monkey cheeks, I guess, now.
Fires it.
Got a piece of it with the glove. Gave up a big rebound. You don't like to see that. Okay.
Oh, what a shot of a one-timer.
I feel like this is going to be a very rough season. I'm just getting that impression.
The Golden Knights have extended the lead by 2 here early in this third period. It's funny how one goal changes.
It's good to see Ovechkin is still on Washington. I wouldn't have been surprised if he was like traded to Arizona or some crap in this universe since we started in the CHL. Caulfield can't get his pass through. I don't know. I might have to check and make sure my sliders are up to date because my team is playing like monkey cheeks. Rebound! Thank you, Christian Dvorak. First goal my team has scored while we are on the ice. Hopefully they can do it a couple more times so we can get our first win of the season. Got his own rebound there. Apparently, if you want something done, you got to do it yourself. I had to give us a goal, and Christian Dvorak had to get his own rebound.
Montreal's come back with a big one here in the third. Grind away, dig away.
All right.
Now you got a chance, only trailing by 1 goal. Vegas has won the draw and they take possession.
See if maybe we can get back into this one now,
Oh, and that's poked away in the
since we've actually finally managed to score a goal while I'm actually playing. Got a piece of it with the glove. Another piece of it. Get it away. Had no idea where it was there for a second. Suzuki with it, though. Doing some stick handling for some reason. Good save from the Tendy. Might be Leonard. Yep, I heard Leonard.
like a cleared puck. Off the goalie and into the corner to save.
Jonathan Drouin.
Poked away by Drouin.
Suzuki with it. Back to Gallagher.
And now he tries to get it across.
Down to Trouba. Back to Suzuki. Picked up by Trouba. Over to Romanoff. Back to Suzuki. Back to Trouba. Back to Suzuki. Back to Romanoff. Back to Trouba. Back to Suzuki.
Have that pass back. Vegas moves it
Just
ahead.
playing tic-tac-toe with the puck there.
Cuts to the front. Quick feed to Patrick. He scores! Well, this is shaping up to be a long night for the goaltenders here.
If you're in the backup goalie position, I'd say start stretching.
All right.
No end.
This is going to be a fun season. I just already can tell.
Inching closer to the midway mark of the period.
I have no idea if that got tipped or if my guy just didn't stop it or if I was just out of position. I have no idea.
Carlson's won the draw.
I don't know. Maybe Carey Price should be the starter.
That's a
Big hit there. Trocheck gets it up to Goalie.
The way he used the angle, he took away all the ice.
He loses it. Picked up by Kaner, though. Up close. Nice save from Leonard.
bad save there.
Trangelo gets it over to Theodore. Up to Svechnikov.
About put it the other.
He gets hit against the boards, and of course, that'll be a penalty.
Penalty coming up.
Charging. You love to see it. Nice job, Kaner.
Vegas sends their man advantage unit out for the first time this evening.
Let's see how long it takes before I give up another goal here.
First opportunity to try and increase their lead.
Taken along the wall by Manson. The Golden Knights scooping up along the boards. Turns it away.
Somehow managed to make that save. They get it up the ice, thankfully.
Vegas will play it from behind the net.
To Stone.
Golden Knights take it along the wing.
Didn't Stone get traded in real life? Didn't he get traded to the Islanders?
Here he is, shot right in front.
I don't remember. Pass that out. I don't want to hold it.
But he came out and challenged him. Good save.
Nice job to escape.
Yeah, I apologize, guys, for the terrible games. I thought I've played somewhat decent in the first couple,
And not much on
but
that one.
not this one.
Montreal's got possession while undermanned.
Definitely not playing good in this one as well. But I mean that second goal, well, technically the first goal that I gave while I was actually playing, there was nothing I could do to stop that one. My guy's reaction time isn't good at all.
With the puck.
In fact, he didn't even move, I'm pretty sure.
Game here. I like the way that
Joseph pinned against the boards. Nobody wanted to go try and help him. That's always good. You love that. Nice poke. Back behind the net. Dumped up the ice by Romanoff. Can't get it out. Shot into Trouba's leg. Killed off the penalty at least. That's surprising. Kaner, fresh out of the box. High and wide. Big hit. Eichel with it. He gets pushed off the puck. Still holds on to it. Because it is Jack Eichel. Ooh, big hit from behind. There we go. Caulfield gets it out of the zone. Immediately loses it to Denisenko. Good hit. Picked up by Romanoff. And he's just going to completely skate it up. No, he'll get the pass over to Kane, who back passes to absolutely no one. Might have got poke checked, but I think he went for a back pass. Kane gets it up to Trocheck. Gallagher with it. Holds up. Back to Klingberg. Over to Romanoff. Up to Kane. Tried to pass it up and around the boards. And Trocheck decides not to go for that puck. Okay. He had a chance. Wide of the net. Kept in. All right. Up to Gallagher. Over to Trocheck. He gets hit from behind. Gallagher stumbles. Kaner gets it. Immediately loses it. I don't know why my guy tried to make the save. It was way wide of the net. Failed attempt at a freaking stride deke there. Romanoff with it. He skates in, holds up. Up close to Dvorak, and he sneaks it past Leonard. We're back to within one here. His second goal of the game. Dvorak is single-handedly trying to give us our first win on the season. Thank you, Dvorak, actually doing something. Because I'm not doing anything, and neither is the rest of this team. All right, 7.5 under, just under 7.5. We're back to within one. Maybe we can actually get things tied up here. Caulfield with it. Gets through some traffic. Gets hit. Tried to get it over to, not sure. Carlson loses it to Dvorak. Of course it's Dvorak. How could I forget? He's 28. Dvorak gets it to Klingberg. Gives it over to Caulfield. Caulfield shoots. Leonard, it squeaks through off of Suzuki. Thank you. It's about time we got some payback for that stupid EA cheese goal that happened in the first game. So what happened here? Caulfield takes the initial shot. Leonard goes out to get it. Squeaks through his 5-hole. I think Pietrangelo might have tried to pick it up and Suzuki got a piece of it and it just went in. Not really sure there, but I don't care. I will take it. We are tied up at 3. Off of Caulfield and Klingberg. Balsers over to Evans. He holds up to 17. Who I believe is Evans. No, that's not Evans. Big hit. Svechnikov gets it over to Carlson. Slapper. Klingberg. Balsers. Over to Anderson. That's who 17 is. Anderson. Holds up. Gets it over to Balsers. Balsers back to Anderson. Shot. I think it went off the post. Otherwise, Lenny, he got a piece of it with the glove. Pietrangelo, nice takeaway by Anderson. Shoots it. Good save from Leonard. Evans, board pin now. Carlson gets it away. Passes it to Pietrangelo. Over to Dubé? I don't know. Svechnikov with it now. He does a deke. Good defense there for my team. Behind the net. Klingberg kicks it out. And Anderson will pick it up. Gets it up to Evans. Evans loses it against the boards. Tries to hold on to it. Stone coming into the zone here. Klingberg board pin now. Get it away from Vegas. Suzuki now tied things up for us. He's skating up the ice. No, passes it to Anderson. Anderson dumps it around. Smart play there. Petrangelo with it. Can't get it up. Dvorak takes it. Suzuki with it. Shoots it. Leonard kicks that one away. Petrangelo skating around with it. Gets it over to Stone. Stone gets pushed off the puck. Picked up by Barron. Did I say Barron? Stone with it. Stone holds on to it. Caulfield interception, nice. Gets it up to Suzuki. Suzuki dead stopped. Stone just single-handedly trying to get his team a lead here, and we go on to the power play. Slashing. Who's going to the box? Mark Stone. 2 minutes for slashing. Nice job, Capitan. I'm pretty sure he's with the Islanders now. All right, come on, boys. Get something done on the power play. We don't need to go to OT. Over to Balsers. Behind the net, Suzuki tried to wrap it around. I think Lenny got a piece of that. Yelenin gets it up to Suzuki. Over to Caulfield. Caulfield gets pushed off the puck. Petrangelo will dump it down. Goalie goal? No, I couldn't get it. Suzuki loses it. Yelenin gets it up to Caulfield. Over to Gallagher. Somehow Gallagher doesn't get leveled. Passes it over to Caulfield, who passes it up to Suzuki, who scores on the power play. His second of the night, and we are up 4-3 under a minute left to go. I apologize for my terrible commentary, by the way. That was just a nice pass from Caulfield. Suzuki sneaks it past Robbie Leonard glove side. And we might actually be able to get our first win of the season and not go down 0-3. Now I just got to play smart. Not give up a terrible goal. Burakovsky, nice poke check there from Klingberg. Kaner with it. He's got some room. Can he get to it? No, he gets it though. Gallagher, nice shot. Leonard gloves it, and he will freeze it. 39 seconds left to go. We're going on the road after this 3-game homestand. Maybe we can actually start to perform better away from home ice. Yeah, we're on a 2-game losing streak. We definitely want to snap that. We have 35 seconds until we do. Like, Kaner, don't skate directly towards me, you imbecile. Gets it up to Trocheck. He's got some daylight. He gets poked. Theodore up to Patrick. Burakovsky, he gets poked. Patrick still holds on to it. They're pulling their goalie. See, they pulled the AI goalie, but I never get pulled. What's up with that? That should do it. Maybe get the empty netter. Over to Kane. No, Robin Leonard's back in net. But we should get our first win. And indeed we do. So we will finish off this episode on a high note, thankfully. I was worried there that we were going to go down 0-3 to start the season. Thankfully, we do not. But guys, I'm going to wrap it up there. Hopefully you enjoyed despite the first 2 games being a terrible performance. But it can't be worse than that Game 6 against Boston. So, but yeah. Anyway, guys, if you enjoyed, make sure to hit that like button. Helps me break through that YouTube algorithm. Also, if you are new here and you have not done so already, make sure to hit that subscribe button. That helps me out a ton as well. And I'll be forever thankful to you if you do so. And if not, I just appreciate you stopping by. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. And until next time, take care.